Regardless of how happy you both are, there comes a time in every relationship when the sex component can suffer. Whether it's hormonal, stress-related, or you've just been with the same partner for so long, no amount of pillow talk or date nights will make you want to get intimate. However, if things become too routine in the boudoir, it is possible to spice things up. We compiled a list of expert and reader-approved sex tips that people say have helped them spice up their relationships. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes, Nelly says. Or not. According to the first tip, wear your clothes. Seriously. You're probably used to stripping naked for sex, but relationship expert Dr. Juliana Morris says leaving something on, from a fierce pair of heels to a sweet string of pearls, can bring out your sexy side. Try going commando and unzipping your jeans. Isn't that a lot hotter than leaving your socks on? It can be exciting to do the opposite of what you usually do, she says. Have a phony affair. Along with your partner. Plan a date with your partner and pretend to meet up with your lover while both of you pretend to leave your partner at home. Imaginative plus paraphrase. According to Coltrane Lord, an intimacy expert and certified Ayurvedic educator, one of the reasons couples cheat, which we're not suggesting you do in real life, is to feel more sexually uninhibited, simply because it's taboo. So who knows where a phony affair can lead you? Even preparing for it may make you sweat with excitement. Lubricant's power. I'd like to introduce you to a mind-boggling concept. Flavored lube during oral sex, says Emily Morse, doctor of human sexuality and host of the SiriusXM show and podcast Sex with Emily. Even if you're not a big fan of oral, knowing you're going to get a sweet treat could be a game changer in your relationship. Change your location. Have sex on the kitchen island. Put it on in the corridor. Do it on the couch or in your bedroom closet, Morris suggests. It doesn't matter where, just choose a location that isn't your usual hangout. Morris claims that the new smells, sounds, lighting, and textures will keep your sex life on its toes. Experiment with new positions. A new position isn't always comfortable, but you're often defying circumstances and sometimes gravity, says Alexandra Fine, sexologist and CEO of Dame Products. Try standing up, you'll get to places you don't usually get to, she says. Or try Morse's simple but highly effective method. Put a pillow under your butt, she says. The angle facilitates deeper penetration. Make contact with yourself. Masturbate. It's every expert's battle cry. Once you know what helps you orgasm, you can ask for that from your partner, Fine says. Plus, getting what you want can be a lot of fun. Keanu Reeves, a somatic sex educator, concurs. Your best friend is masturbation, she says. It's the most effective way to develop a pleasure roadmap that empowers you and assists your partner in becoming a better lover. Are you concerned? These beginner vibrators will get you started. Try a vibrator for couples. Introducing a sex toy into the mix is similar to introducing a third party but without emotional attachment. Dominique Carretzos, a sex expert and sex tech entrepreneur, recommends researching toys as if they were beauty products. Look for premium quality, body-safe, and even gender-neutral toys. Both Dames Fin and Mystery Vibes Crescendo are viable options. Make a list of your fantasies. Make a bucket list of low-stress, exciting ideas to try together. If you come up with something that neither party is interested in, She suggests putting it on a maybe list and revisiting it later. Making a list together is fun, but simply talking about desires can keep things going. Communication allows you to fantasize consensually, allowing you to focus on pleasure in the bedroom without hesitation. Have a good time together. Keeping the passion alive in the bedroom does not always have to do with sex. Take a tennis lesson, visit a new restaurant, or go hiking together. When you do a fun activity with your partner that isn't sexual, you'll pay attention to one another, which helps build desire, and that's a form of foreplay. Get yourself a room. The messy chaos of daily life is not appealing. But a clean hotel room with a nicely made bed, a do not disturb sign and room service. That is sexy. I frequently recommend a staycation for sex, Morris says. Send a request for a meeting. I like to send a Google invite on our shared calendar. Anne, 38, who has been married for over 11 years, says. It makes it a priority, but it's also fun to be the one who gets invited, she says. It's the wanting that makes getting a meeting request for sex so great, Morris says. Morris suggests adding a few notes about what you want to do to each other during the meeting to amp up the fun. Slow down. Slow down your breathing while making love. It may not seem like much, but it has a big impact. Slowing down allows partners to focus on touch and movement, resulting in a more intense connection, according to Reeves. Morris concurs and suggests tantric sex as a meditative practice. Don't know how? Begin by purchasing a tantric book. It can be exciting just to open the package with your partner. Get out of your way. When we asked a group of friends how they spice things up, we got a one-word response: gummies. CBD is a blessing in the bedroom, says Reeves. She claims that CBD helps many people feel calmer, more present, and less anxious, all of which can contribute to amazing sex. There are numerous options. The women we spoke with preferred CBD vape pens and CBD lubes such as Foria Awaken. But keep in mind that not all products are FDA approved, and their quality can vary greatly. Consider watching porn together. Because it's usually used in private, watching porn with your partner feels even more risque. Porn increases sexual tension and arouses curiosity, explains Dr. Elise Keller-Jones. However, don't limit yourself to screens. Take turns reading erotic literature to each other and see what happens. Even if you burst out laughing before turning the page, you're on the right track. Laughter is also a great way to spice things up, Morris adds. Take your senses away. Blindfold your partner while they listen to sensual music through earphones, Lord suggests. Then, she suggests, taking it a step further and experimenting with items such as ice, feathers, melted wax, and coconut oil. Not being able to see or hear heightens awareness and anticipation for upcoming sensations, Lord says. What excites me is the element of surprise and mystery. Install a mirror. First and foremost, make a promise to yourself and your partner that you will not judge your bodies or the expressions you make while in the throes of passion. Then, place a full-length mirror beside your bed, or stand in front of a bathroom or closet mirror. Keep an eye on your face, your lover's face, and your bodies as they move together, Morris advises. Seeing how you look while having a sexual connection can be very sexy. Send a unique delivery. Flowers are lovely, but how about something a little more raunchy? I opened a package with my name on it and discovered lingerie inside. Lindsay, 41, who has been married for 12 years, says, "It appears that my husband did some unexpected online shopping." According to Keller Jones, sending, or receiving, an intimate gift such as lingerie, a sex toy, or lube shows your partner how much you value them, and the surprise of opening it and discovering something provocative can help set the stage for intimacy. Before the main event, have some sex. Tiredness, fullness, and bloating are all detriments to intimacy. So, rather than waiting until the end of the night to have sex, Morris advises getting busy before going out. If you have kids, have the sitter come early and take them out of the house, she advises. Connecting early in the evening may give you a whole new perspective on the rest of the night. And you might even want to see each other again after dessert. Invest in a sex coach. Tips can be useful, but what if you're still stuck? If your partner is resistant to discussing sex, or improving your sex life, or if you never orgasm, and he always does, a good sex coach could be a lifesaver.